Good morning, everybody! It's Vlogmas Day 3! Big thanks to everybody that subscribed last night for Vlogmas Day 1, because I'm a day behind, whatever. But this is my Christmas tree in the daylight. I forgot to show you my giant jock bauble. We've got a little Optimus Prime. What else? Yeah, I kind of took out a lot of the more commercial baubles because I just wasn't feeling clattering the tree this year. Maybe it was just my mood last night, but I really like this tree though. It's really sparkly. And this came from Malaysia. I'm not sure if it's meant to be a Christmas tree ornament, but it is now. And I've got some old vintage ones from my grand's Christmas tree, which is her Christmas tree at the start. Yeah, exciting stuff. So today basically is a day of waiting in for the engineer to come and service my oven. No, my oven broke. It does not produce any heat. Yeah, I figured that out once we had stuff in the oven, and that was really, really good. So yeah, gotta wait in for that. Thought he'd be here earlier than later, but looks like a big no. Oh, that's my alarm. What else? Oh, I've got to photograph those minis, but I need to paint a birdhouse for my mum. So my mum really helped me a lot empty the shop and get it ready and stuff, and she wants to cover her tree in a tree in bird boxes because she's up in the country and she gets loads of birds. And last year she put up a box for the blue tits, and she was so happy that it got used, so she just wants to cover a tree. So I went to Forfar to meet a random man off Facebook, and he makes bird boxes, and they weren't very expensive, because as much as I love my mum, I don't have a lot of money. So, and also I believe in, like, you know, he said he was using wood, like scrap wood. It was like old decking and things, so it's like recycling and blah blah blah. Anyway, didn't get murdered, which was good. And yeah, but I'm gonna paint it fluff blue because I have so much fucking fluff blue paint left. So I'm gonna paint I'm gonna paint it fluff blue because that's funny. I'm seeing my mum and dad tomorrow because we're going to the pictures to see Knives Out in Aberdeen in the morning. So I'm gonna go and put a coat on now because I should have put one on last night. So let's go and do that. Oscar's chilling. And Arthur's having what sounds like my living room's still a tip. There's Arthur. My back room's also still a tip. Shut up. So yeah, this is what we're working with. A lot of this is going to my mum's tomorrow. Yeah, so I just need to kind of clear it. It'll be better once stuff's at my mum's. So, first order of business. Look at it. It's so cute. Hang on. I love it. So, he's put a coat of whatever on that, so we're gonna make it fluff blue. There we go. So I've put an undercoat on because I have, these were for my windows. Undercoat and gloss. So, hi, it's gonna look dead snazzy. Listen to the sound of the slates being thrown off the roof. Ah! I'm just making sure my minis all weigh. Sorry, I'm just making sure my minis weigh all the right amount. So they're all wound, and I've got them here to keep them nice and tidy. So this is big. This used to be called Big in Japan, from when I went to Japan with Mark, and Mark was literally too big for everything because he's 6'4". But I'll admit it, after the conversation, the discussion about racism and things, I felt that it was quite racist. So I decided to change the name to just Big. Yeah, so I apologise for any offence I caused naming the yarn that. I didn't mean to. But yeah, I really like this one. God, that lines needs to clean. I will clean you, I promise. So yeah, so I'm just doing this. Oh, hang on. Ugh! God, they were laid so neatly too. So yeah, so I've got my minis. Then what I'm doing is just going, I'll turn you around and show you. I've just been uploading vlog footage. So then I go into my Shopify and go for Big Ferret. I've kept all the labels that came off the Big skeins, and there's Big there. So I've got all the information. More importantly, the date that it was dyed. So I'm now, my plan is after the new year, or for the new year, to have a revamp of the website and update a lot of things that I never really made time for before because I had the shop. So I'm now adding in a batch as a variant. So when you go to buy a mini at the minute, you will have to select a variant, but there will probably only be one variant. And by variant, that means batch number 19, there we go. So it just means that if you've been working on a project and you need more, you can have the option of selecting your batch if it is there. And I will like photograph each batch, like it won't be like a, my god, we're not doing okay today, are we? Each batch will have its own photograph to represent it as best as possible. I know I need to up my photography game. It's something that I've struggled for a long time. Getting blues is my worst one. But anyway, so then what I do is I've got my little, I really need to upgrade my scales. I've got my digital scales here that are a pair of kitchen scales that I exclusively use for yarn. I would like one of the nice ones for the post so that I'm not like balancing it and trying to see the display. But I also, these are all meant to be 20 grams or above. Usually they're more than 20 grams. So because I'm winding these myself, I just like to double check that they're the right weight. And then what I do is I'm making a pile here of 4 of each, and then I will twist one so that when I take the photos I can lay them flat so you can see what it looks flat and then see what it looks like twisted. I did that for the minis the last time I photographed. Crying out loud. You think you're being smart and you're really not. I don't think that light's any good, is it? It's because it's coming in from the window. Ah! That is just men throwing slates off the roof next door. I'll show you the I will show you the graveyard. It's funny, some of the slates have landed like into the grass and they look terrifying. Oscar was not happy because he couldn't get off his lead to do a poo this morning. Because he's really fussy. So yeah, we'll just twist this one. I'm going to use my big skein twister to twist the rest of them once they're photographed. Oh, I need to go and take my inhaler. I'm really hoping that my fibre turns up today. I've bought some fibre. So, not as a celebration, but I go to the Spinners Guild every year for their Sellers Day. Hang on, look at my face. For their Sellers Day. And, oh, have we run out of battery? Are you kidding? No. And I really wanted to join the Spinners Guild, but they meet on the first Saturday of the month. I used to work a Saturday. So, I could never go. But now that I don't work a Saturday, I can go to the Spinners Guild. So the Spinners Guild have got their Christmas, what am I looking for? Labels. So then I make the stickers for the labels. Another thing I want to upgrade is the information that goes on my labels. At the moment they're like quite small stickers with not much. I would really like to put more information on that. I'm gonna have to see what that needs to be, or what I'd like that to be, or what everybody else would like it to be. Yeah, so the Spinners Guild, and they've got their Christmas meeting, and I know a lot of the people that go to the guild, and I was like, I'm not coming to your Christmas one because like that's your Christmas one, but I was basically told I had to come because I'm so popular. Not really. So I wanted to get some Christmas fibre to spin at the Christmas Guild meeting because I'm a total saddle. So I did, and it was dispatched on Sunday, probably Monday. So hopefully, I'm hoping it'll be here today, but it'll be here soon. And I will tell you who it's from once it's here because I can't remember. It was somebody off Etsy who makes their own bats. Did you see that? I've just spilt juice all over myself. I've got a sippy cup to stop myself spilling on my computer, and I still spill it on me. Christ alive. Anyway, so that is me making the minis. I need to set up my photos. I normally do them directly in the window, but I might do them on the table. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll come back to you on that one. Slate graveyard. I am going to say that in this Vlogmas, I'm probably going to just be in my pajamas all the time unless I'm going out because they're comfy. So I was going to be taking photos, but I feel, I mean, it doesn't look it on here, but when I'm taking the photos, they're dark. No good. So I'm just trying to clear my feet a bit again. My yarn from Garter Stitch. Sorry. My fibre didn't turn up today. That was just wishful thinking. As in, I'm very used to, well, I got a bit too used to things coming like next day from Amazon. Talking about photos, I've just bought some soft boxes off of eBay. They were about 30 quid including postage, 2 big old soft boxes, so I'm hoping that that's going to help with the light. Yeah, I've never ever been happy with my photographs. Anyway. Anyway, what was I doing? Yeah, so I'm gonna scrap that just now. And basically my head's all buzzy. There's too much noise going on. And I think it's because there's too much stuff in the flat. But yeah, so I'm meeting Mum and Dad tomorrow, and Mum and Dad have got quite a big house. They've got a lot of storage space. I.e. my old bedroom. So Mum's been like storing a lot of stuff that has come out of the shop or come from the flat that I just don't have space for at the minute. So that's really useful. Like all my knitting machines, they're up in my mum's loft. The old ones, not the other ones in the cupboard. My uncle's record player, this nice box. I don't want to get rid of them, but I have no place to keep them. And I didn't even keep that much stuff out of the shop. So another thing is picture frames. So I did a gallery wall in here. Ta-da! So let me talk you through them. So that, hang on, I'm gonna turn around. So that bottom one there was a gift when I was in India. My brother drew me a ninja goldfish. That is a Charlie Harper tapestry that I'm never gonna do. That is a tattoo I have on my leg, which I'll show you in a minute. That is a teapot from Yo-Yo and the Rice Corps, and that's this air plant. That's a tapestry my gran did. I love it. That is a fox by Elena. She used to come to Knit Night. That is from oh god, my brain's gone blank. Never at a Loose End's daughter. Lorna's daughter did that one. I don't know who did that one, it's probably on the back, but that was from when my friend Nicola had time and she did a pop-up thing with illustrators and stuff. I love it. That was a gift from my friends Bobby and Juliet, and it says all you knit is love. And that is a skein of yarn from my friend Hannah. So I'm really pleased with that. But I still have a whole heap of stuff to go through in the kitchen wall there. Oh yeah, my tattoo. Hang on. There we go. It needs a good moisturize, but yeah. That was Charlotte Ross that did that. Oh, here's another Charlotte Ross. I have a thing for blue tits. She did this for me. In return, I did an embroidery of her dog Max, who's sadly no longer with us, but I fucking love that. Anyway, so yeah, I've got all these photo frames, so I need to just go through and make sure everything's in a frame that I want it to be in, so that I can then give my mum all the frames that I don't need right now but don't want to bin, because picture frames are expensive, and these are all IKEA ones that have got actual glass in them. Let me show you some of the pictures I've got. So this was in the bathroom in the shop. This is Bob Arthur Fett. It's Arthur as Boba Fett. My bro drew him. He's really funny. I'm trying to put them all in like old vintage frames. I went through my mum's loft, through my gran's, well, her and my gran's frames, because she has a stash of frames as well, and I quite like the kind of gold and brown. It kind of goes to the living room a bit. This is kind of black and brown. No, gold and black. I love that picture so much. Don't laugh at me for this, but I used to be, and still am, a giant Robbie Williams fan. And this, back in the day, there used to be like catalogues that you would get after a gig, and you could buy a picture from the gig you were at. I don't even know which one this is from. Might have been when he did Nebsworth, but I don't know. I'm not sure. But mum got it framed at the framers, and I love it, and Mark rips the shit out of me for it, but I don't care. Robbie's going back up. Ugh. This is not in the right frame, but this is from Craft. Sorry, I've got the reflection from the window in the thing. So it's fluff, but in pixel form. Oops. Where are we? I can't even see properly. Yeah. Fluff in the middle, Highlander, La Pooch, the Barber, the Barber, La Pooch, which is Ace. So I'm going to put that up, but that needs a better frame, so I don't think I have a better frame. This was I won a competition from Joe, from Tea Green. Joe, oh my god. Anyway, it's just hearts that she drew, and I love it. I'm not sure if that's going to go up in that frame. These all came down from the shop very recently. This is Totoro with Pikachu, and Pikachu's Totoro. Again, it's going to go up. That was from my friend Tot. My brother drew me this. It's Fluff. Fluff, but like as Howl's Moving Castle. I'm going to keep that in the gold frame. What else? So these are empty frames. Those guys on the roof next door are making a lot of noise. This one kind of matches my Robbie frame, so I don't know what to do with my ferret face. I can hang up somewhere. Oh, Hannah got me this from Sad Ghost. Sad Ghost Guide to Not Being Sad. My brother drew me this. It's from Battle Block Theatre. He's got his gem. It's funny. It's a video game. More empty frames. Oh my god. Oh, Charlotte drew that and I bought it because it was pretty. Bought that a long time ago. It used to be in my bedroom. That needs to be put in better. This is an artist's impression of Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, one of my favourite Studio Ghibli films. I don't know the artist's name. I think it was J-Box. I will check that. Oh, this needs to be in a better frame. That's me and Mark at my cousin's wedding. Oh, my pencil. These are all empty frames. That is Totoro as Cthulhu. I think my Keep On Knitting kitten needs to go into storage. Stephen West, I love you, but yeah. So yeah, that's what we got. So now I just need to, I've got a mirror. What to do with said mirror? Because it's a heavy boy. I get them heavy boobs, heavy boobs. I might put that in the bedroom. We'll see. Okay, so let's fill this box with frames to take to my mommy's. Oh my god. Hey, my oven's fixed. Turns out the element was gone. I was kind of hoping for a new oven because it's old and it's rusty looking and I don't, but no, they've fixed it, so that's fine. More Christmas cake because okay, let's get back to the pictures. We got cute Baffy's being in amongst all the shit. There's Oscar trying to steal my Christmas cake. You can't have it. It's got raisins in it and alcohol, and you're a sensitive belly snowflake anyway, so tough. I think I'm gonna leave it here for tonight. I will see you tomorrow.